Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EURUSD. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Hello everybody, welcome back to the analysis of the euro currency from the ForexPeaceArmy.com. Let's continue to watch what is going on now on the euro currency. Well, yesterday we said that just below the market stands some significant area of support. This is 3/8 support from this swing to the upside. Also, that is just below the market stands monthly pivot point for the March and weekly pivot support 1. So that is some kind of the significant support on the daily time frame. Also, you could see that previous swing high stands almost in the same area. And we said that probably market could form some reversal pattern in that area on the intraday charts that could let you trade the potential retracement to the upside on the intraday charts. In other words, market somehow could respect that area. Another moment that is significant for particularly for the daily time frame is the behavior of the price around this red line. Red line is the Jed-Napoli MACD predict indicator, and we said that here could appear the pattern of the failure trend shifting. So if market today will close above this level, it's 133.61, it's right here. In this case, the trend shifting to the bearish side, because you can see now that trend now holds bearish since market stands below this red line. This is unconfirmed trend, because confirmed trend estimates only based on a close price. So if market by today close will finish the day above this level, this tells us that this is the stop grabber, and market will be ready to take out that highs and proceed move to the upside. This will be very significant, and that is really could happen today if market will respect and act according with the patterns that we will discuss on the lower time frames. On the 4-hour time frame, what do we see? Here is yesterday's hour analysis. We said that market should hit the target I beg your pardon, from that level A, B, C, top. Market accelerates to the 100% extension. Yesterday we said that market could show some retracement and then continue move to the 1618 target that is in agreement with the daily fib support 132.90 area. So that has happened, although market hasn't quite reached the level that we have discussed as the potential retracement, which tells that this possibly will be the nice area to short. It's 133.67 previous swing low and weekly pivot point, but market hasn't quite reached it and accelerate down to this level. So that target has been hit. So what to do next? From the perspective and standpoint of reachment of 1618 extension, this pattern is complete. So market has hit the ultimate target is 1618 extension of that pattern. Very often after that, market should show some significant retracement to the upside. But that is only the one part of the puzzle. The second part of the puzzle, that we need some pattern that could trigger the potential retracement. On the 4-hour time frame, this potential pattern could be the 3 drive by 1618. Although it's not looks very pretty, it's a bit some lack of harmony in this pattern. I prefer to see more definite patterns, but still you can see that this swing low stands at 1618 extension of that retracement from that low to that high. So if market will proceed in the same manner to the downside, then from that low to that high, as you can see also on the hourly time frame, the 1618 stands at 132.47. So market could proceed a bit low, test the monthly pivot point, test the weekly pivot support 1, and then turn to the upside. So that is potential scenario on the 4-hour time frame. If we will shift our attention to the hourly time frame, you could see that this also could be the butterfly buy on the hourly time frame. Very often the butterflies becomes the part of the 3 drive pattern. Why we think that probably this move to the downside could happen? Because based on the hitting of that target, we could say that probably market is ready to go to the upside right now. The reasons for that thought is that take a look at the price action and take a look at the MACD indicator. you can see that MACD indicator holds bullish trend, but price action is not. So you can see that market is forming the lower highs, lower tops. That tells the bearish dynamic pressure. This usually leads at minimum the takeout of the previous lows, but since this is the harmonic pattern and I have drawn this 1618, maybe you could add the 127 extension that stands right at around the pivot points. Maybe market will hit only 127, who knows. Well, but this acceleration to the downside, some fast move to the downside, really has the chances to happen. That's why to trading of that environment, trading of that situation is not a very simple task. Well, what we could advise here, first of all, you could apply, maybe this will be even the most suitable decision, partial entry, gradual entry in the long position. Well, for instance, we do not know definitely will market continue move or not. We have some signs that probably this could happen and should happen, but we do not sure with it on the 100%. So that's why probably it makes sense to enter with the small lot from your usual position value from that level. If market will continue move to the downside, add a bit more with the 127 extension of that butterfly, and enter more with the at 1618. Stops on all positions should be below this level, below the completion point of the butterfly. This is some, if we could say, some kind of aggressive entry. The conservative entry is to wait for the completion of that pattern and try to enter right at the 1618 extension of that butterfly. Why this is the conservative? Because in this case you will get first the better entry point, second you will get the tighter stop loss, and if you will be wrong, in this case you will lose not much money. From the another standpoint, you could miss the entry at all because this target is still here. So market still could continue move to the upside right from that area. That is only the pattern that shows that probably this could happen, the acceleration and take out of that loss, reaching with the 132.47 area. But in fact, also maybe this will not happen. We do not know exactly. So this choice is up to you how you will act with this situation. Will you apply the gradual entry, or will you wait for the touching of the weekly pivot points, monthly pivot points? Will you enter right here, or will you wait for the completion of that butterfly? But personally, I like the gradual entry on the long side of the market. The minimum target of this move will be, if we will make an attempt to estimate the target based on butterfly, this will be 127 extension of the whole butterfly stands right in that area, 133.60 area. That is also will be the 3-8 resistance of the whole swing to the downside from that top. So that is the minimum, I suppose, target if market will show some respect to that significant area where it stands right now. So good luck to you. That is our current view on the market. We will not cancel overall bearish context on the monthly time frame. We just discuss intraday patterns and intraday possibilities for trading, since this is the daily video research. Also, keep in mind and don't forget about that level, and pay attention how market will close today in relation with that 133.61 break-even point for the daily trend.